Alright, I think I got it. Sorry about the delay, everybody. My computer's going a little bit slow, and I went to the wrong spot first. Anyways, let me tag, and we'll get this started. Get random ready. Do this raffle quick, and go right into opening. So the archives break starts ending in about 45 minutes. I'll probably make a post on that while Jason's opening, but first let's do the raffle for this pro debut. So this is a full case and the jumbo box, so it's a little bit extra. In case you didn't notice that. Okay, so I got Aaron, Dave, Tom's already here, Dave's already here. I'll take Aaron and Shim and Ken. Aaron, Dave, we'll tag these guys and then we'll start right up into it. This is I picked the spots in a row so we could go a little quicker. So I'll read those as I do the raffle here. Okay, so for the 4 spots, we got Aaron in the 1 spot, Dave in the 2, Tom in the 3, Dave back in the 4, Ken 5, Tom again 6 and 8, Dave 7, Aaron 9, and David Shim in the 10 spot, 1 through 10. Let me roll on this. We're going to go 6 times. First place is the Diamondbacks. They have like 8 different autos in this and a lot of the base and parallel, so they got and some good players in there. Second place, I'm going to have to look. I forgot. Second is Texas Rangers. They have a big set too, also in 3 good auto chances. Third is Toronto, and fourth is Houston. So we got 6 clicks, pro debut, 10 spots. Move over. Let's go right into it. All right, one more click. So Dave, first place, you have the Arizona Diamondbacks. Aaron, in second, you hit the Texas Rangers. Tom, in third, you got the Toronto Blue Jays. And Dave, you got again in fourth place, you hit the Houston Astros. So nice raffle for you, Dave. Got 1 out of 3, Tom. Sorry, Ken. Sorry, Shim. Aaron did fine there. Got 1 out of 2. Ken used to always win, and it seems like you haven't been as winning this much on him. You used to kill it on those raffles. Okay, congrats, Dave. You did really well there with 2 wins. I'm going to go ahead and read the team while Jason's making the list. Hi, Dave. How you doing? All right, I got the list here. Arizona Diamondbacks is Dave Forsyth. Dave, you also have the Braves, no base. Michael Nelson has the Orioles. Craig Wagner has the Red Sox, no base. Eric has the Cubs. Marie, White Sox. Yohei, Reds. I have the Indians. Eric has the Rockies. Tim has the Tigers. Astros is Dave F. Corey has the Royals. Nick has the Angels. Marie, Dodgers. Eric, Marlins. Eric, Brewers. Corey, L, Twins. Craig, Mets. Jason, Yankees. Aaron, Athletics. Robert has the Phillies. Matthew, Pirates. Richard has the Padres. Thomas, you have the Giants. Shimmy has the Mariners. Aaron Curran has the Cardinals and the Rangers. Paul, you have the Rays. Toronto Blue Jays, that is Tom. And Tom, you also have the Nationals. So that's a list. I got it ready for you, Jason, when you bring the list in. So this is a full case plus a jumbo box right there. The base cards in Pro Debut sell about as well as any base cards I open. It's partly because I open and a lot of people don't, but I sell at least 5 team sets every single day of Pro Debut, I think. Some teams sell just as fast as I list them, like the Tigers. I probably had the Tiger. I think I raised the price of the Tigers last time, and they still sold right away. Yeah, good luck to you too, Dave. You have a lot. All right, I got y'all set up, kid.
I just wish they didn't change things on Facebook. It just makes it way more
Yeah,
difficult.
there's some things I like about the change, but other things I'm having struggling. Struggling.
I'm gonna need standards.
Yeah, a lot of. Oh, you need more than what's around there?
Yeah,
I'll go get a case.
There's a ton of parallels and top loaders.
And there might be a case below here that we started.
All right, well, let's open some baseball cards. Good luck, everyone. Box number 1.
Ooh, look at this. I just found a case of standards. Finding a case of standards is like finding gold.
The true gold is the semi-rigids, if you can find those.
That's very true. I'm over here rubbing 2 sticks together with used semi-rigids.
That's pretty much what it is, rubbing sticks together. That's annoying, Shem. It's like every week something's changing. Just when you get used to something, it changes again. I don't understand why it needs to change every week. All right, we'll do a little section at a time here. Off we go. First insert of the break is tape measure power of Julio Rodriguez. What's the name of this one? Zach Rex, Oklahoma City insert. I forget what the name of that insert set is there. And Fragments of the Farm is Star Wars promo jersey night of Nick Gordon. That is from Rochester Red Wings. That's AAA Minnesota Twins. I wonder if old Nick Gordon's ever going to get a shot. Seems like he's been in the minors forever. Nick Madrigal, pardon me, ready for flight insert, Nick Madrigal. And this guy seems to have some fans. Nico Holitzer. That is a gold parallel for Tampa. Nico Holitzer, 30 of 50. Nico Holitzer. It looked like the fourth installment had a pretty good list with Kyle Lewis and Alvarez on it. I think there was another good rookie name in there as well. First numbered card is Tampa and Paul. Nico Holitzer gold to 50. That's all we got for the first stack. Let's do another. I think they might do raffle system again on the Topps Chrome Ben Baller edition sometime this week. It would be worth your while, assuming that's what they do. Similar to the flashback raffle. All right. Next stack. Tape measure power of Alex Kirilloff. And Copa insert Seth Martinez. These ones take some work to find the team they go on. We got a parallel for the Giants of Elliot Ramos. That's a blue. 67 of 150 for the Giants, Elliot Ramos. Giants is one of Thomas's teams. Did they post something, Aaron? I'd be looking to get in that. Luis Vasquez, even though I got my box. An upside down card, which means we have an auto. It's Gus Varland, who I believe is Oakland. Stockton Ports. Well, the retail price on those on Top Site was $250. They're selling for quite a bit. So if you guys make some time to enter that raffle, if that's what they end up doing. Ready for flight, Evan White. And that's that stack. I think it's a far better idea than the first come first serve. Anything they can do to kind of try and minimize the bot activity on those online releases. Third and final stack of box number 1. Got a Copa insert of Jose Gomez. And a numbered auto of Dre Jameson. It's a green. I believe Dre Jameson is a Diamondback. 95 of 99. I'm trying to recall these from memory. I'll probably be wrong on some of them. We will double and triple check before we send them out. These minor league breaks require a little extra work. Ready for flight of Jonathan India. And Forrest Whitley is a Copa jersey card. It's numbered to 989. 2 colors of Forrest Whitley. It's a Houston Astro. That goes to Dave. 2 colors on the jersey. Ready for flight, Bobby Dalbec. That appears to be it for box number 1. On to the next, number 2. I'd probably want to get something for him. Alright, box 2. We got our fragments in this one. Tape measure power, Adley Rutschman. Got a Copa insert of Foster Griffin. And fragments of the farm, Kyle Stowers. Legacy promo jersey night, fragments of the farm. Ironbirds, I believe that is Baltimore. Ready for Flight, Logan Gilbert. And a parallel of blue, Dominic Fletcher, Kane County Cougars, which is an Arizona Diamondback minor league team. 82 of 150. I wonder what happens for Pro Debut Heritage Minor League next year. Either do that product. A lot of question marks. Copa Zach Rex insert. And our first auto is Nick Quintana. Western Michigan Whitecaps, which I believe is Detroit. Nick Quintana. Ready for Flight, Joe Adell. Joey Bart, tape measure power. Luis Vasquez, Copa insert. And a green parallel. Nice name for this one, JJ Bleday, green parallel for the Marlins and Eric. That is number 56 of 99. This parallel JJ Bleday green. And our last group of box 2. So auto right away. It's a blue for the Rays, J.J. Goss. Parallel auto 29 of 150 for the Rays, J.J. Goss. $29 of 150. Ready for flight, Mackenzie Gore. Seth Martinez, Copa insert. Matt Cantanero, autograph for the Twins. I think we got 3 autos in that box, do we not? Yeah, so we got 3 autos and the Fragments of the Farm. 2 base, 1 parallel. We got a blue parallel of Cameron Meisner for the GCL Marlins. Cameron Meisner blue, 91 of 150. And our last few. Casey Mize, ready for flight insert. And that's it. What happened in that Sunday night game tonight? I saw it was pretty one-sided very early. Wow. Philadelphia came storming back, it looks like. It was 10-0. I was watching earlier. I think this is something a little different here. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. I thought so. We got a medallion of Braden Shoemake for the Braves, 1 of 50. It's 11-8 now on the bottom of the 5th. Twins, yes, I got a Cantorino auto in that second box. It's far from over. I think a lot of people would have said it was probably over after the first inning and a half of it being 10-0. Christian Pache ready for flight. Green parallel. There's a twin. Jordan Blazovic. Green parallel for the Fort Myers Miracle. 43 of 99. That's high A twins, I believe. Tape measure power of Andrew Vaughn. Got a Copa insert of Luis Robert. Alright, let's keep rolling here. Second stack of box number 3. We got a Kirilov ready for flight. Got tape measure power of Nolan Gorman. Copa insert Zach Rex. A blue parallel of Greg Jones. Hudson Valley Renegades. 67 of 150. Greg Jones, I believe, is, want to say Tampa, possibly? Tampa or Cleveland? Yeah, he's Tampa. No problem, Robert. We'll be here for a while. Check back in on us. 67 of 150. He is Tampa Bay prospect. Greg Jones. I will do my best. Foster Griffin Copa insert. Side down card means it's auto time. That's a Greg Jones auto. Base auto Greg Jones. This is one big card here, so we'll go ahead and show it. It's a Copa jersey to 50 of Jose Gomez. I believe is on the Reading team. That is 11 of 50 Jose Gomez. Multiple colors on it. That might be a Phillies card, Robert. Last group, box 3. Ready for flight, Cabrian Hayes. Luis Vasquez, Copa insert. It's J.J. Goss again. The base variety. J.J. Goss strikes again. We got a green parallel. Kyron Paris, he's an Angels prospect. Green parallel 56 of 99. Jesus Sanchez ready for flight. We're through 3 boxes. All right, let's dig into number 4. For the Topps Chrome Ben Baller edition, Tim, they released it for Montgomery members on Friday, and they're probably going to do a raffle system sometime this week. So make sure you make time for that so you can try and get a box. I'm assuming the allotment will be 1 because it was 1 for the Montgomery members. But it's definitely worth your time if you can get lucky and get one. Last I looked, they were trending around $1,000. Pretty good return on your 250. I don't know if that'll continue. I hope it does. We'll wait and see. Tape measure power of Nolan Gorman again. Luis Robert insert. Copa. The blue. Of Aaron Schunk. 64 of 150. is a Rockies parallel, Aaron Schunk blue. Oh. Daniel Johnson Copa insert. And the first out of a box 4 is Daniel Espino for Cleveland.
Too many boxes laid around.
Ready for flight, Nick Madrigal.
Is there anything real low number yet?
You know, not really. I had a relic to 50, a couple of parallel autos, but nothing too crazy yet. We got a relic of Jose Gomez again. So we got the numbered and the base. And that Copa relic. Got Evan White ready for flight. Foster Griffin Copa insert. An autograph Logan Driscoll. Base auto Tri-City Dust Devils. Which is Padres on this one. Logan Driscoll. First auto of box 4 is Logan Driscoll. Green parallel. Everett Aquasox Brandon Williamson. I believe it's Seattle. 77 of 99. Aaron said they posted something on Cardboard Connection about a raffle.
Oh, for tomorrow.
Says it'd be up for 48 hours, the
Yeah.
entry period. Bobby Dalbec ready for flight. That's it for that stack. All right, Shem.
Is there anything better than sorting by number?
There's our fragment of the farm. This is a 10th anniversary jersey of Joey Bart. Sam Brand. Is there anything better? Yes, there's lots of things better than sorting by number.
Enjoyment-wise, there is?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to agree to disagree, I guess.
Feel free to sort this entire break then.
I'm flying right now.
Last section of box 4. Ready for flight, Sixto Sanchez. And a green Nick Quintana.
Hammer those suckers.
37 of 99. Green parallel. Couple Quintana cards.
Ooh, there's an auto here in the base.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Oh no, it's not an auto, but it's that weird. There it is. You want it? It's an insert of the make your own pro debut Doug Braga type.
Oh. Was it stuck to another card? The gloss, the finish is different on
Yeah,
it.
the finish is different. It's not worth too much.
Rocket City Trash Pandas. I don't even know what affiliate that is.
Rocket City.
Well, we got the make your own pro debut guy. It was Caleb Nielsen, not David Shim or Doug Braga this year. Guy's letting us down. Doug says he has a good glove, but his bat's lacking. I think Shim's good behind the plate. Andrew Vaughn, tape measure power. Maybe with their powers combined,
Yes, they should go as a joint group.
they should combo up. Maybe one swing lefty, one swing righty at the same time. They probably get good contact.
There we go.
Jose Gomez, Copa insert. We're keeping hope alive for Shim and Doug. They'll be in make your own pro debut card next
They need
year.
to work on their backstory because these winners have a pretty hefty backstory usually.
Yeah, I think usually they're veterans or something like that.
And the last one had cancer and saved somebody out of a burning building and had like 3 other things. I mean,
This guy might be able to be tackled here. He's a award-winning elementary school teacher / coach.
oh well, Doug can match up with that. He's
Doug's distributing organic nuts
yes,
all over
the best in the country, door to door.
Well, we got to get Doug in this. You just missed the non-Dave Shim Doug Braga make your pro debut insert
Yeah,
while you were gone, Shim.
we can work on Shim's backstory, something to do with Vegas.
I think I might get him in trouble if I bring that story up.
No Vegas stories during live breaks.
Steve DeLeon's here.
Steve's a baseball player. We can get Steve to get in. It'd be like parent of the year with his 8 kids.
On the back of Steve's card, it would say Steve is the current record holder for the amount of times left RK Collectibles room. And he's also the last person to know it's raining. That's all it would say on the back.
He has left and rejoined the Arcade Collectibles break group 94 times.
I'm taking the over on that. Steve's also leading the league in kids.
We can fill up the back of his baseball card.
And we're on to box 5.
Aaron doesn't collect cards anymore, though.
Jose Gomez, Copa. I got one of those cards. Everson Piera is our first auto. It's a numbered auto green for the Yankees. $37 of $99. Right, how about a low numbered parallel? Somebody here. Logan Gilbert, ready for flight. Tape measure power of Dylan Carlson.
How's
Daniel
Dylan?
Johnson, Copa.
How's Dylan playing?
Not very well, unfortunately.
Struggling at the start.
Sheridan Apostle parallel for Texas. That's numbered to 28 of 99.
How's Joe Adele playing?
I think all three of those guys are kind of stinking it up.
I know Adele struggled at the start, but I mean the Cardinals are doing, or the Angels are doing so bad
Yeah.
because I rooted for them.
Maybe you should quit rooting for teams.
I think so.
Sheridan Apostle Green. You need to go back to rooting for the Cubs again.
I liked the Cardinals and the Angels the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Going back
we're both going to ask you not to root for them anymore.
I'm going back to the Cardinals next year, I think.
All right, fragments of the farm. C.J. Abrams, oh my goodness, I can't talk. TV sitcom promo jersey. C.J. Abrams.
My second favorite team this year, going into the year, was the Reds because I wanted to see them have a winning year, and they're sucking too.
You're like the bandwagon master.
Sure, so I like to see better teams have a better year, or teams have a good year that haven't had a good year for a long time. The team that always seems to stay decent, even when they lose players, is the Cleveland Indians.
The Indians are awesome.
Yeah,
They really are.
They got a good coach and a good star, and they kind of build around those two.
They always seem to have good pitching anymore, too.
Yeah, they do. Their pitchers seem to always overachieve a little bit.
Only appears they're getting better with
I mean,
Bieber kind of hitting his stride now, and
they gave away Kluber for not very much, I don't think. But
I think Kluber's old news.
yeah, he is.
All right, next up, ready for flight, Joe Adele. Adele has had some problems in the field. Got a Copa insert, Luis Robert. Upside down means we're probably auto here.
Man, flying.
It's Logan Wyatt, autograph for the Giants, AZL Giants. I think the Reds have underperformed this year for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Logan Wyatt is auto here. Blue parallel is Daniel Lynch, the Blue Rocks. 104 of 150 parallel.
Auctions are starting to end. Let's get back to this.
Mackenzie Gore ready for flight. On the third and final stack of box 5. Got a medallion card here. We got another medallion. This one's Andrew Vaughn, 39 of 99. Distinguished debut medallion. dig through your 16 Bowman draft yet, Ryan?
For Robert?
For Kyle Lewis?
Oh,
Those cards are pretty hot.
yeah, I sent in all the refractors a long time ago. They should be back soon.
Tape measure power, Jared Klinick.
I need to send in some base, probably.
Seth Martinez, Copa insert. There was a period of time I would have given away all my 2016 paper and chromes.
Yeah, don't do that shit anymore.
I went back to that box a few times. Ready for flight, Yusniel Diaz.
Yeah, those first chromes are worth keeping now.
We got an orange of Adam Hall for the Shorebirds, which is an Orioles affiliate. 12 of 25, orange. I didn't have much. I was actually kind of disappointed. I had probably 20 to 25 paper and 3 to 4 chromes, no refractors. A couple of inserts was all.
One I found a ton of was the 2014 Bokies.
Oh, nice.
We had like 45 chromes.
Holy cow.
Mm.
Hope you get a slew of 10s in that group.
Not centered the greatest, but I sent in a lot.
You know, I was looking today. I've been kind of cleaning up my disaster mess in the past few weeks, and PSA 9 basketball rookies are just ridiculous.
Yeah, they sell well. Not as ridiculous as 10s, but
Joe Nelson's here. What's up, Joe? How you doing, buddy? That's like free rolling basketball rookies for Prism. You just send them in.
yeah, that's true.
You won't lose any money as long as you get a 9. Oftentimes you make a little bit.
Once in a while you get a 5.
Box 6. You guys' place looks great, Joe. You guys did a really nice job on your renovation there. Yeah, I bet that's looking real good, Shem. Looks like the base auto gems are getting pretty close to $500. Old Kyle Lewis.
And I had some really tough Kyle Lewis at the start of the year that were listed and sold. I wish I would have fumbled on those and had them still.
Seth Martinez, Copa insert.
Sometimes I do the best when I'm not organized.
Auto to 25. Jared Triolo. Is a Matthew Weitzel card. He's a Pirate. Jared Triolo gold. This is number 19 and 25. I don't know, is that gold or orange? It looks gold, but it's numbered at 25.
Was that the set where the gold and the orange were pretty similar? There's ones I had trouble.
It certainly doesn't look like the orange parallel I just hit. Well, it's numbered at 25, whatever it is. Congrats to Matthew, wherever you may be. Christian Pache, ready for flight. Sam Huff, tape measure power. Jose Gomez, Copa insert. There we go. We got a red parallel.
Ooh.
Ruben Cardenas, Tampa Bay Ray. It's number 7/10 red. I could think of a Tampa Bay Ray I'd rather have numbered to 10.
That one looks orange to me.
Here's the orange parallel, though. Look at that.
Yeah, it's a different color. They both. Yeah, parallel in the auto must be a slightly different tint of orange. One's like a light orange and one's closer to reddish orange.
Well, there's Ruben Cardenas. He's number 7/10. Wishing you were Wander Franco.
Yeah, Franco's who will. Franco might be up next year.
These are fragments of the farm. This one's numbered. It's a good name to have right now, too. Margaritaville night jersey. It's number 34/99, Luis Garcia. This guy's stuff's gotten kind of hot.
He's the really young one, right?
He's the really young one, yes.
Washington?
Yep. Luis Garcia.
Is he playing decent? I didn't notice.
I think he is.
I know he was
Got
up
all
the
kinds
majors.
of colors going on in the jersey there. I think he's like 20 years old.
Yeah.
Tape measure power of Evan White. Luis Vasquez, Copa insert. Nate Pearson ready for flight. And a blue parallel of Corbin Carroll for the Diamondbacks. That's number 84/150. Corbin Carroll. I hope so. I know I'd certainly be disappointed. 84/150. It's like my favorite thing to do is go to minor league baseball around here.
Haley was talking in the backyard about going to Colonel's games again. We'll have minor league next year.
We got another Fragments of the Farm in here. This one's Bryce Terang, this 25th season flag, Bryce Terang. I haven't got anything special about him, buddy. Just a couple Phillies relics, from my knowledge. Reds, I don't think so either. It's been a pretty lackluster result for me so far. Through almost 6 boxes here. Ready for flight, Kirilov. Open end here on a high note. Daniel Johnson Copa insert. And autograph. Is Dominic Fletcher. A couple cards of Dominic Fletcher so far. Base auto for Arizona. Yeah, we got 6 more of the hobby boxes, and still got the jumbo. I'm going to open half the jumbo here in a moment. There's Dominic Fletcher. Looks like I got one more parallel in here. It looks like a gold. There's a nice card for Texas. Sam Huff Gold. It's number 19 of 50. That one goes to Aaron. Sam Huff's got some fans. 19 of 50. I don't know if he is related to the other Fletcher there. Doesn't say anything on the back. I'm not sure if they're related or not. Brian Hayes ready for flight. That is it for box number 6. I'm going to open this jumbo. Ryan gets 3 packs, I get 3 packs. Not really a whole lot to the jumbo. Does got the chromes in there. Get a nice chrome for somebody. Alright, here we go, jumbo time. Got a Jared Klinick tape measure power insert. Foster Griffin Copa. Our chromes, we got Blake Walston for Arizona. We got Nico Holitzer for Tampa. Andrew Vaughn, White Sox. Isaac Paredes. He's Detroit. Nope, Cubs. Seth Johnson for Tampa, and we got a gold of Matt Manning. Matt Manning is numbered 65 of 75.
That's a nice card.
Yeah, really nice looking.
Detroit has all kinds of stuff in this.
Down to just base to finish that pack. Sleeve these chromes as we go. Pretty smart idea of them to do this. I would imagine these chromes have some pretty good upside for the future too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the first time I've ever done it.
Hey, what's up, Dave? Next up, move all the chromes to the back here. That's the fun part of these. All right. right, Jesus Sanchez ready for flight. Green parallel of Josh Mears for San Diego. This is number 85 of 99. Chromes, we got Davis Wenzel for Texas. We got Dylan File, Biloxi Shuckers, which I believe is Milwaukee. Matt Gorski. West Virginia Black Bears, which is Pirates. Max Lazar. Timber Rattlers, Wisconsin Timber Rattlers, that's Brewers. Matt Cantorino, Gulf Coast League Twins. And a refractor of Jake Sanford. He's a New York Yankee. The refractor is number 74 of 99. Add those to the chrome stack. And pack 3. Alright, this one's got an auto in it. Zach Rex Copa insert is a base auto of Joe Ryan. Montgomery Biscuits, Tampa. Joe Ryan. And our chromes, we got Nick Madrigal. We got Kyle Stowers, or Stowers, one of the two. D.L. Hall. Tampa's got quite a few cards, yes. We got Josh Smith. We got Nolan Jones in front of our refractor parallel. That is a gold. There's a nice card for the White Sox. Andrew Vaughn, gold. 47 of 75. Andy Vaughn. Gold refractor for the White Sox to 75. Well, that is halfway. Did you want to open any of this?
Sure, if you want me to. I don't mind opening.
I think you're probably going to have the better half of this break than I did.
Okay.
So we will find out. Good luck in the second half. Trade spots.
The hell?
Mm. I have to come this way.
Go ahead. for somebody that hit some good cards. All right, boys and girls. Let's see what Ryan can hit. I got my Lucky Charms on today. Dylan Carlson, insert. Ian Anderson. I got a card to 25. Look at that. First card. Nice card. That's sweet. That's an orange auto for the Mets of Brett Batty. Look at that. First pack. And although we're already, Craig Wagner is happy with me. Nice card for you, Craig. Number 1 pick from what, last year? The Chromes, Evan White, Marco Luciano, nice one for the Giants, Dalton Varsho, Tommy Henry, and Alec Thomas. We got a refractor of Josh Wolf. The refractors are numbered 6 of 99. I'm a little surprised these jumbos don't go for more money. It seems like they got a lot of content. They go for like about 130 a box, something like that. How many autos are in a box? Seems like they're a decent deal. Luis Vazquez and a blue of Joe Adell. That's a sweet card. 2 for 2 in packs. And a nice chrome after that. 36 of 150, Joe Adell. Nice card for the Angels. Pretty sharp looking corners there. The first chrome is Wander Franco for them former Devil Rays. After that, we got Mets, Astudillo, Wolford, Ryan Nelson, Royce Lewis for the Twins. Nice chrome there. And Joshua Gray and Ryan Mountcastle for the Orioles. Couple nice cards in that back. I'm going to sleeve all the chromes at the same time. My last pack for the jumbos. I've had 2 good ones so far. We got an Alec Bohm insert card and then a card turned around next to a Spencer Howard chrome, Philadelphia Phillies young player. It's a nice card for the Marlins. That's a base auto of Victor Macer Jr. for the Miami Marlins. Should do a break with just the chromes, or just the jumbos. Alec Bohm was the ready-to-flight insert. Spencer Howard, chrome. Josh Mears, Trevor Larnach. Nova for the Astros. Luis Garcia for Lakewood, that's Phillies. And a nice Blue Jay. That's a gold of Martinez for the Blue Jays. Jumbo has all kinds of numbered cards. Okay. Got a big stack of chrome there to sort in. That's it for my jumbos. That was a good 3-pack, so let's carry it forward to the hobby. Nice card for the Mets. Fragments of the Farm, Ronnie Mauricio. One of the top prospects for the New York Mets. We got to insert autograph. Well, no, maybe that's just an insert. I don't think that's signed, actually. Hey, Yohei's in the room. He slipped that comment right by me. Yohei used to be my arch nemesis, but he's nice to me all the time now. Another nice card for the Mets. 50 of 99 Brett Baty medallion. Pretty good jumbo box. My last 3 packs were pretty solid. A tough auto there, and
Baby. You get chrome?
yeah, I got Franco, and I got a parallel of I got a Dell parallel, Martinez for the Blue Jays parallel.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it was a pretty good box. There's a lot of value in those jumbos. They got a lot of numbered cards. All right, went right to a parallel. I got a gold auto for the West Michigan Nightcaps, which is the Detroit Tigers. Nick Quintana.
Yeah, we got a lot of him in this break.
Nick Quintana gold. He was a draft pick, I think, the year before. Second rounder for Detroit. 44 of 50 for the Detroit Tigers second round pick. There's a lot of Tigers options in this stuff. Nick Madrigal's selling pretty well these days. The Franco base, Dylan Carlson. Dylan Carlson insert. Did you get a variation?
No.
I think they're turned around in this. Yeah. Luis Robert insert card. Got a green parallel of Austin Hansen. He's a woodpecker. Fayetteville Woodpecker. Gotta admit, that's a rare team that I don't know offhand. Might be Houston. Daniel Johnson insert.
Who was the player?
Austin Hansen.
I don't know that name.
Yeah, I don't either. I've gotten pretty good at these where I know most teams. It is Astros. Fayetteville's Astros. I thought that Forrest Whitley played there. Stadium Code comes out this week. We'll have to break that once. Get a Beam Team Auto for fun. Matt Manning insert. I skipped the whole 5-star break.
Hmm?
I said I skipped 5-star break this year. We did it, I think, last year. It made us angry, so we take a year off of 5-star. Dylan Carlson. There is some nice cards in that. I saw a couple really nice ones. Orange parallel. Mississippi Braves. Kyle Muller. Or Mueller. 2 of 25. I leave like high-end, expensive stuff to Jacob Ali and Dave Shim. They're the professional breakers. Especially Jacob Ali. People come from all over Facebook to break with him. Hi, Jacob. How come you didn't get in? Minor League Baseball is usually your top item. Jared Kalenic insert. Jose Gomez. You generally don't like products that actually have decent returns for base value. Base and parallels. There's another Joe Adell.
Well, you weren't kidding. Kyle Tucker does seem to be pretty hot.
Yeah. 29 of 150. We hit 2 of this exact same cards for Joe Adell. Nice card for the Angels. Sixto Sanchez insert. Royce Lewis insert card. How about a variation? Remember, was it last year the pro debut, or was it minor league where they had the Trout auto? That was kind of cool. Foster Griffin insert. And we got a second autograph for the Pirates, Matt Gorski. Pittsburgh Pirates, Matt Gorski. Where's Matthew at? He's usually watching here. He must be working. I think he does work at night sometimes. Now, five boxes left. Kind of a long break to open. I'm gonna Nordy those 20 archives tomorrow night. Set record times. Jose Gomez insert.
I think Nordy knows that you refer to it as Nordying
He might.
Do you think he'd be alright with that?
Probably.
He'd be like, oh wow, I got my own term for how I conduct my breaks.
Greg Jones green auto.
Do you think people are picking up the reference?
Probably not. Eric is the only one that used to always say it. Or Greg Thor, because he used to get in Nordy's breaks where they'd last like 42 minutes long for a full jumbo case.
Oh, I'm sure Greg let him know about his all about his performance.
Yes.
Too. Don't screw up around Greg. He'll remind you about it.
Especially on those vintage names. He will come down on Jason like a ton of bricks.
Man, I'd hate to see Greg crack under the pressure if I'm around.
See him off?
Tell you what, he's going to hear about it.
Well, we'll see him hopefully next year. Daniel Johnson, you should see me try to bribe Jacob.
I'm going to tell Greg that he is buying pizza next time. You're buying pizza for your abrasive brake chatter.
Evan White insert.
You and your cousin, Tom McGraw.
Mr. Tom Fordyce.
Fantastic Tom.
You just don't get along with Cub fans.
I don't. We don't get along.
I almost wore my Cub Ernie Banks shirt today, but the Ted Williams left to the front. My Musial Street. My Rocks shredded my Musial shirt because it was too faded, so I gotta get another one.
Did you say your Musial shirt turned holy?
Yes.
Did you have holes in the pits?
It was pretty bad, actually. I wore a lot.
Have to retire the jersey shirt.
Getting a new one.
You should get a George Brett.
Jersey shirt of Brett.
Yep, jersey shirt of Brett with all your old fantasies.
Probably could get the ladies with that shirt.
I bet you could.
Jersey card, Daniel Johnson. Somehow they numbered these to 1099. Topps forgot the golden rule. You never number anything over 500 unless it's a Topps Gold parallel rookie. That's the only exception. Nolan Jones, insert. Show me a variation. Let's get that out of the way. Luis Robert insert card for the White Sox. Dre Jameson base auto. Dre is a Hillsboro Hop. It sounds Arizona Diamondback-ish. Or Tampa? No, Arizona. Drew Jameson. Arizona Diamondbacks. Hey, that Greg Jones is Cleveland, isn't it? Or is he a Ray? Oh, he's a Ray.
Tampa.
There's a different Jones that's Cleveland. I have Cleveland. Have I hit anything, or am I just going with base cards in this break?
I don't know, but Trout Bowman's over 21 grand now.
Jeez. Nice card for the Mets. This is a gold parallel of the guy they just called up, Andres Jimenez. Back playing.
That's just unbelievable.
14 of 50. You should bet on that, Trout.
Why?
Get yourself another one. Diaz insert.
I don't have over 20 grand of disposable.
It's all right. If you win, you can just cancel right away. Everybody does it on my auctions.
But I actually want that card. I'd actually be drumming up ways to come up with the money.
Oh, shoot. I already went through these. Not a whole lot in that box. I guess Jones is pretty solid. He was like a first round pick. That might be better than I think. My jumbo packs were great. Let's get a great hobby box here with a 1 of 1 of Wander Franco. I got some Illusions and more Chronicles on the way for basketball that might be decent for a mixer at some point. I haven't done a basketball mixer in 3 or 4 weeks.
Too expensive.
Yeah, some of those retail, the Illusions and the Chronics aren't too bad. Thick card. C.J. Abrams. Fragments of the Farm. That one seems like it has a gouge in it or something. No, that might be part of the design. I can't tell if it's a flaw or a gouge right along there. For C.J. Abrams. Or, I mean, part of the design or a flaw, I'm not sure. Definitely a line on the bottom of it. Oh, there's another one. Joey Bart is the other one. 10th anniversary jersey. I don't think I hit a Ray, did I?
What?
Abrams is the Padres.
There's been a bunch of Rays autos.
Yeah. They got a lot of autos in this. There's about 4 or 5 teams that just have a slew. The Tigers, the Diamondbacks. Got a lot of different hit chances. Julio Rodriguez insert. Luis Vasquez for the Cubs insert card. Tyler Freeman insert. Went right to a hit card. It's a blue auto of Anthony Volpe for the New York Yankees. It's a nice hit for the Yankees right there. Yankees have a lot too. Oh, CJ, yeah, he's a Padre. That is New York Yankee, Anthony Volpe.
I think you might have missed part of the stack or something.
I might have
There's
if you found a thick card.
parallel too.
Okay. My disorganized breaking. I think I put a stack that I hadn't gone through in the done pile, so Jason's handing me random cards here. Alex Fado for the Tigers. RK breaking fail. 33 of 150. I don't think I missed any autos. Hey, I got a Cleveland Indian. Brian Ruscio. Gold, 4 of 50. there's a nice card. Number 64 of 85, Julio Rodriguez autograph. That is the future cornerstones for the West Virginia Power. Julio Rodriguez. That is a David Shim special. Autograph for the Shimster, Julio Rodriguez. Congrats, Dave. Nice autograph. It's working on being a good box here. How about a low number parallel to go with Julio? Ronaldo Hernandez. Wander Franco base. They had pretty good cases of pro debut this year when I opened. It's a nice parallel for St. Louis. 97 of 99, Dylan Carlson. Nice parallel of their top young player. Nate Pearson insert. I think I had Volpe in this box too. This was a good box of cards. Seth Martinez, number to 764 jersey. Not something to 25. Forrest Whitley insert. Daniel Johnson insert. And that is it for this box, it appears. That's it for that. That was the best box I've had, though, in this case, with Julio and Volpe. Oh, I got a few more, sorry. Alex Kirilloff insert. Jose Gomez. Got a blue of Vidal Brujan. He's one of Tampa's top prospects last time I checked. Number 91 of 150. For the Devil Rays, Seth Martinez. Okay, that's it for the box. That was number 9. That was pretty good. Open. Let's see what 10 will bring. Get another good auto like Joey Bart or Mauricio, Luciano, Franco, somebody in that category. Take a Joe Dell. Is Alec Bohm going up? Because he's played pretty well.
No, I haven't really paid much attention to him.
That's sweet. It's 43 of 50, Bobby Dahlbeck. Fragments of the Farm. Number to 50.
Bohm hasn't done a whole bunch. I mean, he has hit a home run. He's gotten around 270, I think.
Pretty early for him. Did he hit a Bart for you? Did you hit a Bart auto?
No.
Oh, okay.
I had a parallel board, I think.
Parallel.
Or a relic or something.
All right, box number 10. No, I didn't hit anything of them, Robert. I was just talking about them. Oop. Just knocked over a couple base cards. Kind of sloppy breaking tonight. Don't want to say anything, but... All right, here we go. Autograph, Drey Jameson, blue auto. He's a Diamondback. I got second Drey Jameson auto, 15 or 17 of 150. Drey Jameson. Auto in the first pack of this stuff. Insert of Dylan Carlson. You get almost a set in each box. A pro debut. Jackson Cower, blue. Is a Royals pitcher. You got Lincecum and Clark. Clark's usually pretty competitive in breaks. Will Thrill's got a lot of fans. Casey Mize insert. Alex Manoah, gold for the Vancouver Canadians. I think he's Toronto, isn't he? Alex Manoah. I'll look in a second and make sure. Alex Kirilloff insert. Vasquez insert card. Manoah is a Blue Jay. That's a gold parallel of Blue Jay prospect. I opened a case of archives and hit 2 Vern Law autos. Julio Rodriguez. Foster Griffin. Seth Martinez. And an auto. Dominic Fletcher, gold auto for the Kane County Cougars. Dominic Fletcher. Excuse me. He's a Diamondback also. As I said before, there is a lot of Diamondbacks in this. Green parallel of Ian Anderson. He's an Atlanta Braves pitcher. I think he got called up, didn't he? Ian? Royce Lewis insert. They had a Topps Now card of him last week. Alright, I got an auto. I'm slow rolling this. Yeah, slow rolling me a Gunnar Henderson auto. That was supposed to be Adley. Gunnar Henderson.
You look like you were going to say Gunny Gray there for a minute.
Gunny Gray, I forgot about that.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. Gunnar Henderson is the auto. Yeah, Will has a nice autograph.
was thinking about this the other day. What do you think the chances of me keeping Strasburg next year are? He's recovering from carpal tunnel surgery. That sounds great.
Yeah.
Surgery to come back from for a
He's at a pretty good price, isn't he?
He's over $40.
40?
40 something.
Yeah, he's worth that if he's healthy. And honestly, it's hard to pass on a top pitcher when you just can't get him. There's only a few that.
Kind of a different type of injury. You don't really hear of pitchers
That's true.
getting carpal tunnel during their playing career.
You'll know in spring. Hopefully.
The likelihood is significantly reduced.
Alright, I'm on box 11. I got a super thick card in box 11. No, I don't. Boy, that pack has way too many cards. That's kind of weird. They're all base, too. Oh, and the next pack has like 2 cards in it. Package fail. Oh, it's okay, Thomas. You can sell a single in the line. I don't care. I'm not that particular. That got a bunch of Cardinal autos in the break. Moved along pretty quick on this. 10.5 boxes in at 10:04. Got Nate Pearson fragments of the farm. Probably do Stadium Club on Wednesday. Gonna be gone this Sunday night. Can't be able to break Sunday.
Based on.
No, they're part of this box. Oh, I got a card numbered 10 coming up. It's turned around. It could be exciting. Let's go straight to that. Looks like we got a red auto, I think, coming on up here. Look at that. Man, Robert's never going to be able to complain for at least 6 months with this card.
He's divvying it out.
9 of 10. Alec Bohm. That's a 6-month.
We'll start the clock.
6 months. I'm putting down that one because that's a nice card.
That's pretty high pound.
It is, but he's the only Philly auto in this, and I hit his auto to 10. So that's a 6-month penalty of no complaining. No grumpy, 6 months. You get a longer time frame, Robert, when you only collect one team, and I hit a lot lower number of their best prospect.
Man.
6 months, that's the harshest penalty I've ever given.
That's a really long reach.
Congrats, Robert. That's a nice card. Foster Griffin insert. I would never give Steve 6 months. Like a week for Steve is like painful. That was a nice jersey card for the White Sox. Luis Robert, numbered to 914. I sold mine of this pretty fast. Even though there's a bunch of them. It still moves along pretty quick on eBay. Robert doesn't have a whole lot of relics yet. Alec Bohm insert. I think I gave Matthew 2 months, but I can't remember what it was. Was it that auto to 10? Luis Vasquez? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Steve was the
When you
original.
start divvying out the punishment even before you announce the
I know
card,
I did.
you're like, oh man, this is at least.
Listen, Robert.
Listen here.
This is Kyrene Paris, Angels auto. It's been a pretty good case. My half had some nice autos in it. Got a box left. Got a Grant Little blue. Grant Little is Fort Wayne Tin Caps. I believe that's the Padres.
Padres.
Nolan Jones. I don't like it when the minor league teams switch because I've gotten them about all down. Ian Anderson insert. It seems like they switch far less than they used to, doesn't it? There just hasn't been hardly any
They don't
switches.
switch as often as Facebook.
Yeah, that's true. Joey Bart insert. Facebook makes updates way often as minor league teams switch. Zachary, seems like back in the 80s, 90s, they did it far more often.
Facebook probably changed something by the time we log off.
That's a pretty nice card, Robert. Boom to 10.
So you're on no grumpy punishment until, let's
6
see.
months might have been a little harsh. J.J. Goss for the Rays. This no grumpies for Steve for a week was the best.
Yeah, so I mean, we're talking March 2nd before Robert's chiming in.
Wander Franco. Luis Robert. It's not just no grumpies for the break. You can't have no grumpies at any part of your life. If I hear back.
Yeah. Get another 6. We'll see you in March.
I can look for you, Robert. These are a little tougher to grade because of the paper. In my experience, Pro Debut is very tough to grade. I had about 15 autos out of my 2 cases that I wanted to grade, and I sent 2 of them in. And I am much more flexible on grading than most people. It's just they tend to have white in the corners too often. And if I don't feel like I have any chance at a 10, I don't send it in.
You might have to change that stance before too long.
Yeah. They do sell well graded because nobody else ever sends them in. Miguel Vargas blue, I've always sold Pro Debut well graded, but I'm usually the only person with that card graded.
He's probably not selling it though. It's probably for
No, that's true. I mean, honestly, if you like your collection in a PSA card, even if you get a 9, it's kind of cool. So that's more of a personal taste of how you like to display your own cards. All right, I got 1 box left. I gotta go run upstairs real quick. It'll only be 2 minutes until spring training. No grumpies at anything. Okay, 1 box left. Hit something nice. I should top load this Vargas card. I was out of sleeves. Miguel Vargas blue is a Dodger blue. Alright, we got one more box to go through out of the 13 box break. Let's hit a team we haven't hit yet. There's a few of them out here that went for a little more. We haven't hit an autograph.
No love on the variation either.
No, not so far. Felt like there were one per case, so we'll see if there's one in this box. Maybe it wasn't turned around and we'll find it in sorting. I do think they were turned around in this product, though.
It was.
Max Lazar. Fragments of the Farm. I don't think I've ever heard of Max Lazar. He's a timber rattler, which is the Brew Crew. Yeah, Richard, I'll probably do it pretty quick after the break's over, actually. Who is the biggest team in this break? There's no real expensive. It's rare to do a break where nobody's $100. Tigers and the Rays are 80. It's really hard this day and age to do a case and an extra box where not a team is over 100. Mine league's pretty even though. A lot of the value in these products are the base cards, so. Box 13. Hopefully we can get a couple autos and a variation. Nolan Jones, blue. He is a Cleveland Indian. Luis Robert, insert card. Adley, let's hit an Adley Rutschman autograph. How about that? All right, first auto. I'm slow rolling. Looks like a base, upside down base auto of Alec Marsh. Almost hit a dupe auto of Bohm. Idaho Falls Chuckers. Idaho Falls is the Royals, right? Yep. Idaho Falls is Kansas City. Alec Marsh. They like drafting pitchers in KC. Build through pitching, I think, is their motto. Tyler Freeman. Andrew Vaughn. Daniel Johnson. I'm going to open both archives cases tomorrow in 45 minutes. There's going to be wrappers everywhere. Nolan Gorman. Foster Griffin. Forrest Whitley. How about a Bobby Witt Jr. autograph? Can I do that on the way out? KC for Corey. I can't give Corey Thomas grumpies because I've never seen him grumpy. So you can't really enforce a no grumpies on somebody that's never been grumpy, right?
You can, but it's frowned upon.
Yes. Forrest Whitley green. 91 of 99, Forrest Whitley. Nice parallel for Houston.
Oh, Trout's down to the last 12 minutes. It's at 22,000.
Jeez. I saw, is it PWCC?
Yeah.
I saw them advertising that card in email, so I'm sure it's got plenty of exposure. Probably break a record for what it's went for. It's not a plus subs though, right?
It's got 2 10s.
Oh, it's got 2 10s and 1 9.
Yeah.
All right, this is probably the last auto with a break. It's a blue though. Greg Jones, didn't I have? Was it green earlier? That's the second Greg Jones auto.
There's been more than 2, I think, now.
Yeah.
The guy hit 2 of them.
Greg Jones is going to wrap up the break. A lot of Tampa autos. Unfortunately, not a Wander, but you put them away and wait for Greg Jones to get hot. One thing about baseball hitters, everyone gets hot eventually, unless they never get called up. And even if they never get called up, sometimes they get hot eventually. Michael Tucker's been cold so many times over the last 3 years, and if you wait long enough.
Kyle Tucker?
Yeah, not Michael. Rolando Hernandez. Michael Tucker was a Royal, wasn't he?
I don't even know who Michael Tucker is.
I think he was a Royal. We're not going to get a variation. Zach Reeks. Let's see a variation. Oh. Oh, I thought I already had 2 autos in this box. Maybe not. Matt Wallner is an autograph at the end of this box. Base auto for the Twins. Yeah, I did get 3 autos in this. Didn't I get Alex Marsh at the start?
I got a box of 3 autos.
Matt Wallner for the Minnesota Twins. Yeah, Brandon's a good example too. Everybody gets, I mean, Tucker's a pretty big prospect, and he's had some times where he's went kind of cheap, been overshadowed by other Astros, and he's kind of hot right now. Oscar Gonzalez, Akron Rubber Ducks. I hit you nice stuff, Mr. Matthew. I did talk about you a few times. All right, that's the end of the break. I'm going to take a quick recap because I got lots to do. Let me fly through this stuff. Here we go. We did 13 boxes of Pro Debut tonight, Sunday night. Jersey cards, Luis Robert, Seth Martinez, Daniel Johnson, Jose Gomez. Wow, that's a nice patch. 11 of 50 with a patch for, is he a Philly?
I think he's on Reading, which is the Phillies team.
Yeah. All kinds of Phillies tonight. And a really nice Forrest Whitley relic, too, for the Astros. We did the Phillies up here. Distinguished debut, 99, Brett Batty, Andrew Vaughn to 99, and a gold of Brandon Shoemake. He's an Atlanta Brave. 1 of 50 is the number on Brandon. These are fragments of the farm. I got to admit that they actually improved this insert set this year. I mean, a couple years ago it was horrid, but it has improved a little bit. Max Olazar, Nate Pearson, Bobby Dahlbach to 50, Joey Bart, C.J. Abrams, Ronnie Mauricio, Bryce Terang, Luis Garcia. That's a really nice patch there of Luis Garcia. Number 34 of 99. That's the Philly one, though, right? Lakewood Blue Claws. These two.
I forgot there's 2 of them.
Yeah, they need nicknames, so I don't have to look at the team. I think that's the Philly one. Lakewood's Phillies, I believe. That is a really nice patch.
I might have got that one wrong. I was thinking it was
The other one
that's playing for the Nats that got called up.
C.J. Abrams, Joey Bart, Kyle Stowers, and Nick Gordon are the names in the fragments of the farm. You just got everything, Robert. I'm not going to extend the no grumpies, though. 6 months was a little harsh to start with. lot of numbered autographs in this break. Okay, we did one jumbo box, and we got some of the highlights of the jumbo box right here. Some nice cards in it. Some of the top chrome, Wander Franco. We got a refractor to 99, Jake Sanford, and Josh Wolf for the Mets. We got a gold of Martinez for the Blue Jays to 75, Andrew Vaughn gold for the White Sox to 75, and Matt Manning gold for the Tigers to 75. So let's do the regular parallels for Pro Debut first. These were in the regular 12-box case. Actually, I think there was a few in the jumbos too. I know that Joe Adell was. These are blues to 150. Nolan Jones, Miguel Vargas, Grant Little, Jackson Cower, Vidal Brujan, Alec Fado, Joe Adell ×2, Corbin Carroll, Daniel Lynch, Aaron Shuck, Greg Jones, Cameron Meisner, Dominic Fletcher, and Elliot Ramos, San Francisco Giant prospect. The greens are next. The greens are numbered to 99, and there's a lot of them, almost one per box. Oscar Gonzalez, Forrest Whitley, J.J. Gose, Austin Hanson, Joshua Mears, Apostle for the Rangers, Nick Cantina, Brandon Williamson, Paris for the Angels, Blazovic for Fort Myers Miracle, and J.J. Bleday for the Marlins. Next up is the gold parallels. These are all numbered to 50. We hit 5 of them. 5 to 50, Alex Manoah, Andres Jimenez for the Mets, Rocio, not sure know if I'm saying that right, Rocchino, Sam Huffgold, Nico Holzer, or Holsizer, Tampa Bay Rays. Then we got oranges. Oranges are numbered to 25. We got Adam Hall and Kyle Mueller to 25, and then one red, Ruben Cardones. He's Tampa Bay Rays, I think. 7 of 10. Bowling Green Hot Rods. So we got 2 green insert parallels, Ian Anderson and Dylan Carlson, both to 99. And then autos. Got a lot of autos. I think we got a few extra. So in the 13 boxes, we got Matt Wallner, Alex Marsh, J.J. Gose, Daniel Espinino, the Indians, Logan Driscoll, Logan Wyatt, Dominic Fletcher, Joe Ryan, Victor Mesa Jr., Matt Gorski, Pirates, Dre Jameson, Gunnar Henderson, Paris for the Angels, Greg Jones, Matt Cantorino, Twins, Nick Cantina, Tigers, Gus Varland. I think he might be an Oakland Athletic. Parallels, we got this many numbered autos. First ones are blue. These are numbered to 150. Dre Jameson, Anthony Volpe for the Yanks, Greg Jones, and J.J. Gose again. A lot of Rays autos. No short print Franco, but a lot of everybody else. Yankees green auto of Everson Perila, Greg Jones again, and Dre Jameson. We got an insert auto for the Shemster, Julio Rodriguez. That's a future Cornerstone autograph, number 64 of 85. Gold autos, we hit 2. Yeah, that one orange auto is a weird color. It's even different than the other orange autograph. Dominic Fletcher, gold auto, and Nick Cantina, gold auto. A nice one there for the D-backs and the Tigers. Those are both numbered to 50. Orange auto for the Pittsburgh Pirates, Jared Churillo. Jason hit that for Matthew, and I hit for Craig Brett Batty, number 19 of 25, and I hit for Mr. Robert, probably the best card in the break, I would think. 9 of 10, Alec Bohm, newest Philadelphia Philly major leaguer. I got lots of work to do with the player break, everybody. So everybody have a good night, and hopefully be a few of you in here tomorrow night. Also, thanks everybody.